Hi, I'm Russell Allen. You're watching Pets Get Rocked.
It's Terry Carr, and welcome to Pets Get Rocked Video Bites. Happy almost holidays as we get ready for the season with one of hard rock and metal's big voices. Russell Allen is the voice of Symphony X, the Adrenaline Mob, and the now iconic Trans Siberian Orchestra, who have a brand new release called Letters from the Labyrinth. Russell recently took a break from the TSO tour to join Pets Get Rocked and visit the Mount Pleasant Animal Shelter in East Hanover, New Jersey with me to drop off some holiday supplies and cheer, meet their great staff, and hang with some of their four-legged residents. And of course, talk rock too. Pets Get Rocked is Happy Holidays with Russell Allen. So Russell and I are here at the Mount Pleasant Animal Shelter, bringing some donations to the shelter, which always makes me feel good. Make you feel good?
I feel great.
And what do you think of Blue? I mean, this is just one of the most beautiful pit puppies I've ever seen. And of course, one of the great animals that you can find in your local animal shelter. Now, Russ, you were telling me that, you kind of been looking around maybe for, a pet for the future. What was it like today for you coming here and interacting with the animals and seeing the staff and dropping off some donations?
Well, it's amazing what they do here to be able to have a place where these animals can be cared for and be loved by such a great staff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And giving these animals a chance to find a home. I tell you, I'm almost ready to walk out of here with one. So,
it's always hard because there's every breed, there's every mix, there's every combination. Big dogs, small dogs, senior dogs, young puppies like sweet Blue here, who is just an extraordinary puppy. I mean, look how well behaved he is. So, but you're not getting a puppy today because you're out on the road with the Trans Siberian Orchestra, which I think it's amazing that you took some time out of your TSO very busy holiday schedule to come do this with me today for Pets Get Rocked. So tell me about the new record and tell me about the TSO tour. Every year it gets bigger, it gets grander, and you're such a highlight being that vocalist. You come out and you're belting out these tunes, and I see everybody in the audience and they're kind of like this. So what has that been like for you to be a part of this?
It's been an amazing experience to be able to bring that holiday spirit to all these great fans and stuff. Has been a blessing. It truly has. I mean, the new record, Letters from the Labyrinth, is not a Christmas record. It is a collection of songs that is rock and straightforward, I guess you would say, for TSO.
Yeah, right. That big sort of
that big grand
symphony orchestral kind of sound, mixing metal and classical music, which is very similarly meshed anyway. Right. Always has been.
It's the same style of music that they're known for, but it's just the content isn't holiday oriented. It's more like Letters from the Labyrinth.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
It's a mix of different types of tunes and stuff, but it's a great thing to be able to share that music with people, and I'm so happy that I'm a part of it now, and I'm on the new album. It's exciting for me, so it's great.
Yeah, and you're just killing it out on the road with the band.
You're too kind to me.
Symphony X, you guys just came off of a great retour. Everybody got a chance to see the band again, and of course, Adrenaline Mob. You guys kind of taking a little bit of a break after the loss of AJ Pero.
Yeah, it's just right now it's time to just kind of take a moment and reflect. I mean, I've got a family. I know that some of the other guys do in the band too and stuff, and it just makes you take stock in what's really important. And I think of AJ's family right now, and when the time's right, we'll get together again and write some music. I think most appropriately would be in remembrance of AJ. That's what I'm thinking about. And so right now, just the mob needs to lay low for a while, as they say, and let it rest for a bit and let some time go by. But I'm really excited about the future for that band. I think there's a lot of good things coming. So we'll see. Absolutely. And I thank you so much for being here with me today on Pets Get Rocked. This is great.
It's been great. And Blue, look at Blue.
Here's the real star of the show.
The real star of the show. One of our rock star rescues.
Look at those eyes.
Look at him. That's how he got his name.
Yep. You don't got old blue eyes for nothing. Luck be a lady tonight. Sing it, Blue. Woo woo.
So Russell and I are here with Abby Barenbach, who is the executive director of the Mount Pleasant Animal Shelter. Abby, thanks so much for letting us come in today.
Always happy to have folks come in, especially when they bring goodies for our dogs and cats. But regardless, we're happy to have you here every time.
So Tell us a little bit about what are the challenges really for the Mount Pleasant Animal Shelter, or for you guys in the shelter world. We have a beautiful dog here. Her name is Azalea. Now, I know like Azalea and her brother, and we met some other dogs, were brought in from other places, whether it was being in the South Carolina floods, or if there's a hurricane, or, you guys really help out the other shelters around the country. So what is it like being the executive director of an animal shelter? I would imagine every day is different.
That is an understatement. Every day is different, but that's what makes it a great job. I mean, I couldn't sit behind a desk and, have the same day in and day out. And of course, these little faces are really what make it all worth it. It's a lot of work. I don't work half as much as our staff downstairs who, struggle every day to make sure the animals get every little thing they need and that we can go above and beyond for them. They're cleaning from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. every single day of the year. They don't get holidays off, so they're working very hard to make sure these guys get all the care that they need. And, what we always strive for is, exceptional care for the animals, exceptional customer service. We want to make sure that everyone coming in the door, whether they're a pet or a human, feels welcome and invited and receives the care that they need.
I'll tell you, the animals get so much love here. Russ, you and I were walking through the kennels. We were just in the free roaming cattery.
Yes.
Pretty cool. Russell looked at me and he goes, these cats are really living the life. Now, we always know our animals want to be in a home, but you can really see they're relaxed. It's a great atmosphere, as you guys saw in our piece. And, for these animals, I think the love and care that they get, when you ask Abby, oh, who's this? Oh, who's that? Oh, Abby knows everything. Yeah. Oh, that's Herbie. And he's a terrier mix. And we got him from, these animals are really, really loved and cared for by the staff. And you can really see that, and it's so obvious. And she's sort of giving you that "I love you" Russell eye. Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm getting like goosebumps over
yeah. Because there's nothing like the face
here.
of a puppy, to sort of. Oh God! What a sweetheart.
We were talking earlier about the pairing, and you said that you really work with people to make the right match for the pet that they're looking for.
Yeah, as I said, I want everybody to come in, feel welcome. It's an easy process, but it's a process so that we can make the right match, whether it's a dog or a cat, puppy, kitten. We want to make sure they're going home with the family that best suits them and their needs, and that the dog or cat best suits that family's needs. Our adoption counselors work hard to, find out what people's lifestyles are like, and we, for our dogs at least, have a trainer on staff to do an evaluation and make sure that we know, are they going to be good about sharing? How do they like being touched? And get a better sense, because you don't want to put a dog that doesn't like to share with a 2-year-old who doesn't like to share.
How do you interview a cat?
You put your hand in the cage. No, I'm just kidding. You spend time with them, and that's what we try and ensure with either our staff or our volunteers, is that we're spending time with these animals, because that's really the best way to get to know them.
If you're a mellow person and you're retired and you just want to hang out by the window, maybe not a puppy. Maybe an older dog. Senior dogs are always great. So, yeah, the work you guys do is so important and goes so far above and beyond. And, of course, njshelter.org is where people can get information on the Mount Pleasant Animal Shelter and beautiful dogs like Azalea who are looking for forever homes. Russ, I hope you had a good time today.
I had a great time. Thanks for having me, Terry.
Thanks for coming.
And all that night, the snow came down